ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Pokemon fans of the world, Megacrasher is here, and it is that time where I give you guys the follow-up of our 2K special Q&A video. Now, last week, I made a video where I got you guys to comment down below your questions, and I said in exactly 1 week's time that I was going to be doing a follow-up video, and this is exactly it. This is the follow-up video, Daddy. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this. A lot of you guys dropped some questions, so let's go ahead and get to answering them! Woo! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so to kick things off, we don't have a question per se, but we have a comment, which is just as good in my opinion, and it comes from T-Mad-U. It says, "Congrats, Corey, I'm glad to be part of this journey, but there's still a long journey ahead. Keep doing what you're doing, bro, be yourself." You're damn skippy about that, my man. You're damn skippy. Because if I wasn't myself, I wouldn't be real. And if I wasn't real, well then, I'd be a complete hypocrite. Because I'm about being real to all of you and to myself. And I also gotta say, it is a pleasure to have you as a part of our community. And a pleasure for having you as part of our journey. And we will make it to the top of the mountain, Daddy. We already have, as a matter of fact, because we have the best community there is. It doesn't matter about the size of the community, baby. It is about the quality of the community. And you, ladies and gentlemen, are exactly that. Quality! Woo! But let's go ahead and move on to the next statement. Alright, so the same person here asks a question. The question is, what motivated you to start a YouTube channel and build a wonderful community? Alright, well, to be quite honest with you, there was quite a bit that motivated me to start YouTube, and if we go back a few years ago, right? We go back a few years ago where I was just experimenting. I was just treating this like a hobby. You know, wasn't really taking anything seriously, but I was also really shit when it came to editing videos, making videos, narrating, and all that stuff. I mean, my talking was really, really bad. I mean, I was stuttering, I was pausing, I was doing a lot of hmms and ahs and all that stuff. I mean, I was terrible, and I, as a result, wasn't very confident in my video making abilities. So, I mean, there was a lot of times where I've had a little bit of progress built on a channel, and then I would either delete or quit on that channel and, you know, start over a little bit down the road and try again. And I did that quite a few times. I mean, oh man, like, it was pretty bad, but I felt like that with this channel and with this community right here, we have a very solid foundation, and that leads us to having one of the best communities that there is on YouTube. In fact, in my opinion, the best because of all of you. Woo! So I gotta say, suffice to say, what keeps me motivated is all of you. You guys are damn amazing, and I just gotta say that I am loving this journey so far, and the journey hasn't even come close to even beginning yet. I'm so excited, baby! Woo! But let's go ahead and move on. Alright, so this individual, Pyrus Ruby, asks, what do you use for creating thumbnails? Well, to be quite honest with you, in general, I use a program known as Panzoid.com. And Panzoid.com is not just for creating thumbnails. You can create 3D intros, and it is a pretty damn awesome site. And I gotta say that I gotta thank Megalugia for showing me that website, man. It has definitely allowed for me to create much better and more appealing thumbnails for you guys to be able to click on. And I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy that with that one website, I was able to improve the quality of my content by a lot, in my opinion. So, if you're curious about how to access Panzoid, I'll leave a link in the description box down below. It is an amazing website for creating thumbnails. I highly recommend you at least try it out. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and move on. So, the next person, Jason Lowe, asks, which Pokemon represents you the best? I honestly don't think I have a single Pokemon that can represent me the best. But I have to say that one of those Pokemon, without a doubt, would happen to be Metagross. Because Metagross is solid. Metagross is... like, dude, just seriously. Look at Metagross, and you'll see why I love it so much, and why it is, in fact, one of our channel's mascots, and it's amazing. I mean, Metagross since the beginning has been one of my favorite Pokemon, and without a doubt, I'm just like, you know what? I gotta say that that Pokemon represents me pretty cool, because it's a Pokemon that, oh man, it is so deceptively strong, and especially given the fact that it has a Mega now. Oh my god, like the thing is just, I wouldn't say it's unstoppable, but it's pretty damn crazy. But I also gotta say that another Pokemon that I feel represents me pretty well would happen to be Machoke, because Machoke is a really big and buff-looking Pokemon, and it lifts. It lifts, okay? And, well, I lift, but I'm not the size of Machoke yet, but I'm slowly but surely working on it. So, there you go. There's two Pokemon that represent me, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and move on to the next question. Well, this isn't so much a question, but this is a comment from Pyrus Ruby. He says, this song goes really good with the situation. I said this in the last video, and I'll say it again. Congrats. Thank you, my man. And I gotta say that this right here, this accomplishment, and what we have up to this point would not be possible without all of you. All of you are keeping this community alive, like literally alive. Like, this is amazing. I mean, I can be hyperactive, I can be crazy and psychotic all I want, but the thing of it is that it wouldn't be anything without all of you. And I thank each and every single one of you guys every single day, and it's amazing. You guys are all amazing. So thank you so much for all your love and all your support. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you! Woo! Up next, we got Delta the Awesome Cyframe, and he says, congrats on 2K, fam. My question is, out of all the competitively viable prankster Pokemon, which do you find to be a total D-bag? Fuck you, Klefki. Fuck you, man. Why do you have to just go jingle, 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 and be all like, oh, I'm gonna set hazards up in your face. I'm gonna Thunder Wave and paralyze your fast ass because I can't have speed for shit. So I gotta be a little prankster, and I gotta set up a whole bunch of crazy shit and be annoying as fuck. This right here, without a doubt, is one of those Pokemon that it doesn't matter what ranking it is. I mean, my god, like, it can be in anything goes. And it is literally no more annoying than it already is. Like, it's just, it's so good. It's so good, it's annoying. It's so annoying, it makes me want to punch through my fucking screen. But that wouldn't do any good, because I wouldn't be punching the keys. I'd be punching my damn laptop. And that'd be $700 down the drain. Well, maybe not $700, but that'd be money down the drain, baby. Money I don't have. So I gotta say that Klefki, without a doubt, is the most annoying fucking prankster Pokemon there is. Bar none! We are gonna go ahead and move on. But my question to all of you guys is, what is a Pokemon in battle that you absolutely hate seeing? For me, it's that goddamn Klefki. So let's go ahead and move on! Alright, so we got Octane Toaster next, and he asks the question, what is your least favorite Pokemon? Well, I gotta say that's a pretty tough question to answer, my friend. I mean, I love all Pokemon generally speaking. However, I can answer that from a competitive standpoint, and that Pokemon is Love Disc. Like, what the hell do you do with the Love Disc in battle? Like, it literally can't do anything. I mean, maybe it can set up a fucking rain dance and that stuff, like, that's about it. But it literally can't do anything. Literally every Pokemon in the world outclasses the shit out of it. Well, I wouldn't say every Pokemon in the world, because there's actually Pokemon that are far worse than it, but, like, seriously, like, Love Disc, what the hell? Like, Love Disc in battle just doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. So that's my least favorite Pokemon, competitively speaking. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on. So we got Mega Pop Lil asked the question, what are your favorite stars from each gen? Gen 7 is optional. Well, Daddy, you know that in Gen 7, Pop Lil is my favorite starter. Hence why I have the hashtag beside Megacrasher, Pop Lil Defense Squad. So, let's count down. We go from 7th generation being Pop Lil, 6th generation being Froakie, 5th generation being Oshawott. Yes, that's right, I chose Oshawott. 4th generation, oh my god, that is actually a very tough one. I mean, I can't choose between Chimchar and Piplup, because they both evolved into crazy good Pokemon. So, I guess it's a tie. It's a tie for 4th gen. And third generation, oh my god. Third generation, I literally can't choose. I literally cannot choose. I mean, you got Mudkip, because I love Mudkips, and it evolves into Swampert, which is completely badass. You got Torchic, which evolves into a Fighter Chicken, that being Blaziken, and you got Treecko being the cool, calm, collected, and very cocky, but very confident at the same time kind of Pokemon that evolves into Sceptile, one of the badass designs there is. So I literally cannot choose between the three of them. I'm taking all three of them, Daddy. I don't give a shit what Professor Birch has to say. I'm taking all your starter Pokemon, man. Generation 2, I got to say, without a doubt, Totodile, because it evolves into Feraligatr, and Feraligatr is bad ass to the bone. And then we get to first generation. Oh my god. First generation, where I literally can't choose. I literally cannot choose, man. I mean, all three Pokemon, they evolve into kick-ass final evolutions. I mean, you got Venusaur, which is bulky as fuck, especially as Mega Venusaur. You got Charizard, which evolves into Mega Charizard X and Y, both of which are insanely scary tough and scary strong. And then you got Mega Blastoise coming from Blastoise that has shoulder cannons, and then with Mega Blastoise, it has a fucking mortar launcher coming from its back and a freaking arm cannons! I literally cannot choose between the three of them. I literally can't. It would be a crime if I did, and I would put myself under arrest, and I would knee choke myself to jail. So, I hope that I answered your question as best I can, man. I really did, but I literally can't choose between a couple generations. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on! Woo! Alright, so the next person, Queen Charizard asks, if you could change just one thing about the Pokemon community, what would it be? Well, I would want to erase all negativity from the Pokemon community because Pokemon is meant to be enjoyed, okay? It's meant for people to rejoice and recapture their childhood. I mean, it's honestly, like, it's a happy-go-lucky, very carefree and gentle sort of game. But it's like, honestly, like, for it being exactly that, or what I think it is anyways, there is a lot of negativity. And the thing of it is that we can't let negativity drag down the community. We can't let negativity drag down the reputation of the Pokemon community, especially given the fact that there is a lot of amazing people in this community, and we can't let the bad apples spoil it. So, if there was one thing that I could change about the Pokemon community, you're damn skippy that it would be the negativity, man. I would erase the shit out of that like an eraser on steroids. Woo! Alright, so the next question comes in the form of Elite Crafters 3009, and he asks, how long does it take to record, edit, and upload? I mean, like, how many hours does it take to fully make a video? Also, your editing program. I use Camtasia Studio as my program to edit all my videos. And how long does it take to record, edit, and upload? To be quite honest with you, it depends on what kind of video I'm doing, how long it's going to be, and what's going to be in it, you know? I mean, for a video like this, it is going to take quite a few hours for me to be able to make edits and to be able to edit everything in, edit screenshots of your guys' questions and all that stuff. But for something as simple as, say, like a vlog, where, say, for example, a Pokemon vlog, right? I would be able to screen capture and edit in, like, a few pictures, and I'll be able to record myself talking and giving you guys the down low on my journey in the said video. So, it really all depends on the kind of video that I'm making. As I said, it could be something as simple as a vlog, which doesn't even take that long for me to edit. Could take, I don't know, it literally would take me as long to edit it as it would be for me to actually be making the video itself. But for something as lengthy as, like, say, a Pokemon Showdown video, or something as flashy and heavily edited like a Mega Pokemon video, things like that, it would take me a little bit longer, like maybe an hour or even 2 hours. So yes, with that being said, I hope that I was able to answer your question the best I can. I'm not an expert when it comes to being able to edit videos all fancy and stuff like animators. I'm not an animator. I'm trying to be an entertainer, and I hope that I'm doing exactly that for all of you guys. And if I'm not entertaining you, if you're not getting your time's worth, then let me know, and I will make sure that you have 100% satisfaction, guaranteed. So let's go ahead and move on. Alright, so the next question we got comes from Toxicroak the God. How you doing, buddy? What you got? Happy to see you growing bigger and bigger, man. What is your goal on YouTube, and what do you love doing the most? Example, LPs, movesets, post commentaries, things like that. Alright, well, to be quite honest with you, I love the shirtless maniac videos. I love doing them because, for one, it allows for me to be in my element. It allows for me to be in my element of acting and playing a character that isn't who I am in real life. And it also, based on the amount of feedback that you guys have given me on the shirtless maniac videos, I mean, my god, like, you guys seem to really, really love them videos. I mean, even if I am over the top, which is what my character is, it is meant to be an over-the-top version of myself. And someone who's completely irrational, completely crazy, and hyperactive and all that stuff. Whereas who I am in real life, yeah, I'm hyperactive and all that stuff, but I mean, I'm not irrational and insane, and I don't start throwing shit around. Although sometimes with the amount of crap that goes on in my personal life, I kind of wish I could jump up and start ripping ceiling tiles down and just prove a point kind of thing. It's like, you don't want to piss me off! Well, I'm kind of joking about that, but you know what, though? It's like, oh, man. But I gotta say, without a doubt, the Shirtless Maniac videos are the videos that I love doing for you guys the most, because, like I said, it's those kind of videos that you guys seem to like the most. Now, I did have some feedback saying that you guys, you know, like different videos like Top 10s or Megacrasher creates a mega videos, and, you know, the thing of it is like, videos like those I love doing as well. And pretty much, like, to sum it all up, any videos that I do that I know is going to entertain you guys are the kind of videos that I love doing the most. But I will say, if I was to have a favorite, it would definitely be the Shirtless Maniac videos. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on. Alright, so we got Noodle Soup asking. He's like, congrats on 2K, man, you earned it. I can't really think of a good question to ask, so I guess I'll just ask this. Can I have a potato? Well, yeah, I would definitely be glad to hand you a potato if I had any, man, but we don't have any potatoes in the house, and I love potatoes, man. I love the meat and potatoes. Your basic compounds of protein and carbs. Really good shit to have before the gym, man. If I had potatoes, I would give you one, man, but unfortunately, I don't have any. Well, unless you count my biceps as potatoes, because I did just get back from the gym, training the chest and the good old biceps. So I hope that's good enough for a potato, but let's go ahead and move on. Alright, so Sustain says, good job, man. Question, what is your favorite content to watch on YouTube? Without a doubt, my favorite content to watch on YouTube would happen to be rage or fail videos. I mean, I love videos that involve that sort of thing, from the likes of McJuggernuggets, from Super Silly Pop, from Angry Grandpa. I mean, my god, like, those videos crack me the hell up. I mean, holy shit. It's those kind of videos that actually kind of motivated me into starting a sort of rage series of my own, known as the Shirtless Maniac series, where I do similar things to that of Angry Grandpa and McJuggernuggets and all that stuff. So, I mean, that right there without a doubt is my favorite content to watch. Although, I do love Pokemon videos as well, and I also love Let's Play videos from like older games like Super Mario Bros., Legend of Zelda, you know, games like that. But, like I said, most favorite, definitely the rage and the fail videos, because those are entertaining as fuck to watch. So let's go ahead and move on. Alright, so Eric Yakek asks, do you have Pokemon cards? Bro, I wish I did have Pokemon cards, man. I really wish I did. I mean, I had a huge, and I mean, my god, a huge collection of them when I was a kid. I mean, there was literally thousands of them. And, oh man. And then my parents ended up selling them on me because they wanted a little extra money. And, you know, back then I kind of grew out of Pokemon, so I didn't really have too much of an attachment to them. But looking back, it's like I wish that I had an attachment to them, and if my parents tried to sell them on me, I would knee choke them with my sweaty ass knees. So to answer your question, sorry buddy, but I actually don't have any Pokemon cards. I wish I did, damn it! But hopefully one day I will be able to get my hands on some Pokemon cards, and they will be rare as fuck! So let's go ahead and move on. Alright, so Jack Likes Charizards asks, which Pokemon would you like to see get in a Alolan form? I'm hoping for a Bug-type Trapinch that evolves into a Bug Dragon. Hashtag Crasher Army. Alright, without a doubt, I would love to see Dragonite get in a Alolan form. Without a doubt, man. I mean, I cannot even begin to imagine the tropical beauty of what the Alolan form of Dragonite would look like. I would also love to see an Alolan Lapras, too. I mean, holy shit, man. Those two Pokemon are majestic as hell, and it would honestly please me to no end if I seen those two Pokemon get in a Alolan form, because I have a feeling that those would be two of the most amazing Pokemon ever in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. So let's go ahead and move on. Alright, so Andrew in general asks, can you dab? I'm not sure what you mean by that, man. I mean, is that like a dance move? Is that a kind of video? Or is that like some sort of workout? I literally don't know what you mean, man. But if you see this video, then hopefully you can answer that question for me. And then I can reply to you with an answer and be able to answer your question. So I apologize for not being able to answer your question correctly. Please don't knee choke me for that. Please. Please! No knee chokes! Oh my god, I hate knee chokes. Well, I love giving them, but I hate receiving them. So with that being said, oh man, that's embarrassing. I really do apologize if I'm not able to answer your question accurately. Like, I don't know what you mean by can you dab. So hopefully you'll be able to answer that for me, and that way I can answer that for you. So let's go ahead and move on. Alright, so my buddy Alexander asked, who would win in a fight, Bigfoot or a grizzly bear? You do not want to mess with a pissed off grizzly bear, man. But at the same time, Bigfoot, oh man, Bigfoot is a huge Sasquatch that does not appreciate being fucked with. So that right there would be an amazing battle. But I'd have to give it to the good old grizzly bear, because the grizzly bear got some big ass claws. He also has the bulk and he has the strength, man. I think that he'd be able to topple Bigfoot, but who knows, man? That's just my opinion. But it would be an interesting battle, to say the least, man. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on. Alright, so DJ JSTN posts this. Q, let's battle on Oraz or Showdown. I would much prefer to battle on Wi-Fi, but the thing of it is that I don't have access to Wi-Fi through my 3DS. So I have no choice but to go on Showdown. I'm not hating on Showdown. Okay, Showdown, please don't knee choke me for this. Look, here's the thing. It's like, I would rather battle Wi-Fi because of the graphics. The animations, and all that good stuff. But of course, Showdown has been picking up the slack when it comes to animations, and their animations and the moves are amazing. So I'd have to say the most convenient way for us to battle would be on Pokemon Showdown. So the next question he actually ends up asking is, what are your 5 most wanted things in Sun and Moon? You know what, buddy? I will do you one even better. I'm not going to answer that question in this video, but I will actually answer your question with a video exactly as you pointed out. What are your 5 most wanted things in Sun and Moon? Well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and actually make a video to be able to cover the things that I want to see in Pokemon Sun and Moon. You could say that this is another Pokemon Sun and Moon wish list coming from me. So he also ends up hashtagging Crasher Army. Thanks, man. I am so happy to have you as part of the Crasher Army, as well as I'm happy to see everybody else that is a part of the Crasher community be a part of the Crasher Army. Woo! Let's go ahead and move on. Okay, so the Pokegym leader asks, would you rather live in the real world and be immortal, or live in the Pokemon world and live to be 60? That's an easy question. I would much rather live in the Pokemon world and live to be 60, because if I was to live in the real world and be immortal, I'd be living a miserable life. Because here's the thing, even though I would have the power of immortality, the thing of it is watching the people I care about die around me. If they are immortal, it would just break my heart, and I would wish to die myself. So, I mean, I would much rather spend my life in the Pokemon world, where I can actually be a Pokemon trainer and find a Metagross and be able to train it up to which it becomes an unstoppable Mega Metagross. And I can also have a Mudchoke, slap the Eviolite on it, and name it Knee-Choke, because he's gonna knee-choke a bitch. So, with that being said, I do hope that I answer your question the best I can. But let's go ahead and move on. Alright, so William Dow asks, do you like Ash Greninja form? fuck yeah, dude! I love Ash Greninja! I mean, Ash Greninja, man, is so powerful, man! It is insanely awesome! Like, holy shit! Like, the thing is so good! I mean, I've never seen its stats or anything like that, but the design and its animations in the Pokemon X, Y, and Z anime, which, by the way, I need to catch up on a couple episodes and react to them for you and give my highlights and analysis, but man, like, it's where do I even begin with why I like it, which is the second part of the question. Also, why do you like it? But, like, what's not to like about Ash Greninja? I'll ask you that, because really, man, Ash Greninja is amazing by design, oh man, it's literally amazing, and I would love nothing more than to have Greninja in that form. It's awesome, because its water shuriken, or like that big-ass shuriken attack, whatever the hell it's called, is looking legit deadly. I can't wait to see it, man. I cannot wait to see it in action. I also can't wait to see it in Pokemon Sun and Moon, if it happens to show up in Pokemon Sun and Moon. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on. Alright, so Burner Tweet asks, what do you use to edit? I use Camtasia Studio to edit my videos because that right there is a pretty solid program that I've been able to get a handle of and be able to use pretty well. Although there's also other programs like OBS, like XSplit, other software editing programs like that that are also pretty good, but Camtasia Studios is my recommendation without a doubt. So I would definitely recommend trying it out. You get a free 30-day trial, and after that you gotta buy the thing, but even still, it's pretty awesome, I gotta say. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on. Alright, so the next question comes in the form of Shiny Hunter Delta 202, and he asks, what is your point of view in gay people? Woohoo! Damn! That's a pretty serious question, man, but it's a pretty solid and easy answer. I have literally no problem with gay people. I mean, literally, like, here's the thing, okay. No one deserves to be reamed and scrutinized just because they have a preference. If you prefer to be with someone of the same sex, that's your prerogative. If you prefer to be transgender, if you prefer to, like, seriously, like, there's literally nothing wrong if you are gay, if you are homosexual, heterosexual, metrosexual, transgender, you know, it literally doesn't matter. I mean, like, honestly, who's to judge? I mean, who are we to judge? I mean, people who are heterosexual can easily be just as judged as someone who's homosexual. There's literally no difference when it comes to that sort of thing. I mean, we all have preferences. That's the thing that we have in common, is we all have preferences. They're all different, but they're preferences that we all have. And I don't think anybody should be judged. If you want to be someone who wants to be with the same sex, that is completely fine. And I gotta say, to the people that want to judge people for being homosexuals, definitely need to get some class and need to get checked big time, because honestly, it's literally no different than if someone wants to be with someone of the opposite sex. I mean, who's to say that you can't be judged for that kind of thing? And who's to say that you should be judged for that kind of thing? It's literally, it's a double standard kind of thing. It's like, if you are going to judge someone for being a homosexual, then maybe someone should judge you for being a heterosexual, and on top of that, should judge you for judging the person who is homosexual. You see how that goes? So, I don't want to get too serious here, but it's like, I don't have a problem with gay people, and I don't think anyone should have a problem with gay people. I mean, they have their preference, okay? And we should respect that. I mean, they're not doing anything to hurt us. They're not killing anyone. They are literally no different. In fact, I know people that are transgender. I know people that are homosexual, and they are nice people. They are literally no different than someone who is who's bisexual, who is heterosexual, who isn't transgender. We're all human, for fuck's sakes, man. We should, we should respect each other, and we should unite and fight against the kind of bigotry that doesn't support this kind of freedom and this kind of choice making. That's just my opinion, and I could very well be wrong for saying that, but I'm not wrong for having an opinion. So, with that being said, I do hope that answers your question. I do apologize for kind of getting into a bit of a rant here, kind of not meant for that to happen, but it happens, okay? It happens. But with that being said, let's go ahead and move on. Alright, so this next question comes in the form of Landeq, and this person has a lot of questions. Are you a raging homosexual? Nope, I'm very much heterosexual, very much straight. I love women. Women are awesome, women are beautiful, and women deserve to be respected. Wanna fuck? Well, I'm sorry, man, but I don't fuck on the first date. And secondly, I don't know exactly who you are, so I'm not sure if you're asking that as a joke or whatever. I mean, if it's a joke, then you know what? Like, joke's on me, but no. In all seriousness, no. Would you ever put a shirt on to cover all that sexy up? Well, I kind of do have a shirt on right now, but I mean, you know, I'm not afraid to appear shirtless, hence why my Shirtless Maniac videos and any sort of videos that I may appear for whatever reason without a shirt on. I mean, you know, for the most part, it's like I'm comfortable with my body. I'm comfortable with showing it off. I'm comfortable with who I am within my skin. And I mean, there's been people that have called me fat, but it's like, listen, dude, are you seriously going to call this fat? Are you seriously going to call 10 years of working out in powerlifting and in bodybuilding fat? I mean, if I'm fat, then I'm a pretty solid fat ass, right? So, anyways, what else we got going here? Pop Lil or Pop Lil? Pop Lil, bro. Without a doubt, I would choose Pop Lil. Are tricks for kids or bitches? Well, it depends on the kind of tricks that you pull off. If you pull off shitty tricks, then you're a bitch. If you pull off good tricks, well, I mean, you could be a kid, but you could also be a grown-up. I think tricks are for everybody, depending on the kind of situation that is called for when it comes to the tricks. Fave Pokemon. Oh man, out of all the Pokemon that are listed so far, man, I literally don't have a favorite top one. But I mean, I can list you some Pokemon that are my favorites. I mean, I got my Charizards, I got my Metagrosses, I have my Zapdos, I got my Houndooms, I got Scizor, Steelix, Tyranitar, Suicune. I mean, the list goes on. Like, I'll probably compile a list of top 5 Pokemon that are my favorite from each generation, just to kind of give you guys more perspective as to what Pokemon are my favorites from each generation. So, with that being said, thanks for asking all them questions, but let's go ahead and move on to the next question. Alright, so TJ Plays asks, most important question, what the hell are the pipes for? Are you talking about these pipes, or are you talking about those pipes there? Because if you're talking about these pipes are meant for muscle, they're meant for wrestling, they're meant for crushing, like Rusev. But those pipes, I'm not too sure actually what those pipes are for, to be honest with you. They're just kind of there. I mean, it's attached to a fucking machine thingy, and it's got some tinfoil and shit. I mean, oh man. Like, I'm no technician or electrician or anything like that, so I literally can't answer that question. I apologize, but if I was to take a wild, educated guess, I'd say that those pipes are meant to transfer the heat through the house, kind of thing, right? But that's really the best way I can answer it. So, with that being said, oh my god. That being said, let's go ahead and move on. Jack the Battler, what's going on, buddy? He says, congrats on 2K, man. You deserve it. Well, thank you very much, man. And I cannot wait to see you grow to 1K. And I definitely can say that you got a lot of potential, man. Just keep chugging at it, keep going at it, and you can and you will make it there. I promise. With that being said, let's go ahead and move on. Alright, Deadkin6 asks, imagine Nichoke as a move in Pokemon. What type, power, and effect would it have? Oh, shit. You really shouldn't have asked that, man. You really shouldn't have asked that, because I would make this the most broken move that there is. Nichoke. Nichoke is a move that changes typing depends on the opponent's weaknesses, and it's base 100 power, and it has a 30% chance to either paralyze, burn, freeze, confuse, put to sleep. And it also has a chance to flinch and cause a track, depending on the opponent's gender as well. And yeah, it would be the most broken move, and Smogon would attempt to ban it. They would attempt to ban it, but guess what? That move changes typing depending on Smogon's weaknesses, and it would change into its strength, and it would Nichoke Smogon to fainting, and Nichokes would rule the world, baby. The world! Woo! Yeah! Oh my god. I should totally work for Game Freak, because I would so do something like that for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Without a doubt, man. That'd be so crazy. Oh, and one more thing. It has maximum priority, too. So it literally cannot be beaten. It literally cannot be revenge killed or outdone, outpaced. Like, oh my god, it would be crazy. So, oh man, with that being said, let's go ahead and move on. Alright, so Viceroy asks, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much zucchini do you consume on an hourly basis? Well, buddy, I actually don't consume zucchini. I haven't consumed zucchini in a long time. Oh man, it's honestly rare for me to eat zucchini. I don't hate it. I mean, you add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and you're all good to go, baby. You're all good to go. But anyways, thank you for asking the question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much zucchini would you consume on an hourly basis? I'd say, well, would -3 be a probable answer? Because I can't even remember the last time I've eaten zucchini, let alone on an hourly basis. With that being said, that's going to actually wrap up this question, as this is also the last question that's been asked, and it's also going to wrap up the super awesome and super epic, super insane Megacrasher 2K special Q&A! Woo! So if you guys enjoyed this video, then make sure you fire off a like. Let's see if we can aim for the same amount of likes as the amount of questions/comments that I have responded to in this video. And if you want more content like this, then make sure you rate, comment, share, and subscribe today to Megacrasher and the community for the best, and I mean, my god, the best Pokemon Sun and Moon news that there is today on YouTube. Because you already know the deal, my friends. When we're community type content is when you know that we shine brighter than the sun and the moon combined. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next upload. Woo! I also gotta say one more thing on a serious note. I do apologize for the lateness of this video coming out. This video took a ton of editing. Oh man. Like, it is absolutely crazy how much editing that I have to do between videos and between screenshots and all that stuff. Taking the screenshots, editing them in order and all that. I mean, I can't get any of that shit mixed up, otherwise I'd look ridiculous. So thanks for watching, and be sure to show this video some extra love. Thanks for watching!